This week's all-new episode of Archer was called Nellis, and it finds Sterling drunk and broke in Vegas after going on a bender following Lana's little parenting test last episode. Because he's on the no-fly list, it means the other ISIS agents are going to need to swing by and pick him up. They, of course, all want to use this as an excuse to fly to Branson, Missouri, but when they fly too close to Nellis Air Force Base in Area 51, their jet ends up getting shot down. From there, Archer needs to keep one step ahead of the soldiers as he's pretending to be CIA agent Slater. While all this is going on, Pam and Krieger go looking for the aliens that they are most certain are there. You know, they say comedy is the hardest thing to review, and Nellis is definitely one of those episodes where I laughed a ton during the show itself, but now when it comes time to actually write down my thoughts, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I certainly enjoyed the parts wherein we actually get to see why Archer can't travel, but I'm also a little disappointed that we don't get more insight into his feelings of betrayal following Lana in the last episode. The B story of this episode, of course, finds Mallory desperately trying to build a better relationship with Lana. Granted, she does it in the most psychotic way possible by offering her booze and a ton of money if she's willing to change baby AJ's name to Mallory instead. Big action scenes return to this episode, with Archer taking down a bunch of soldiers single-handedly. In the end, Pam and Krieger end up finding their aliens, but no surprise to anyone, they're not believed. You know, Archer has always been kind of a fantastical show with its cyborgs and super Cold War-era technology, but they're going full whole hog on aliens now, something that could very well have been a shark-jumping moment for a lesser show. I wonder if we're going to see more stuff like this moving forward. Nellis, at the end of the day, was a good episode. Not a great episode or a particularly memorable one, but it did the job. The jokes come fast and furious, and the show-long gags are very clever. If it suffers at all, it's because it's kind of small in scope. We have the whole ISIS team at Area 51, but only 3 actually managed to get into any trouble. Kind of disappointing overall. 7 out of 10.